Another SoFi stock update, guys. We have a lot to go over in this video. We're going to do an update on the charts here, talk about what I'm looking to do. A super investor that just bought, which you guys probably know at this point. It's old news. It came out a couple days ago, but we're going to talk about it anyway today. But before we actually do that, don't forget to get up to 17 free stocks from MooMoo, guys, each up to $2,000. All you have to do is go down below or go to stockstarfest.com/MooMoo, open up your account and fund it with at least $100. Once you do that, you get a free share of C3 AI stock, which is actually exclusive to this channel, and that's what, $35-40, and you also get 5 more stocks totaling 6 stocks, and fund your account at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks totaling 16 stocks, and you guys want to hear the best part, by far the best part, if you fund your account at least $5,000 on top of the 16 stocks you already got, you also get a free share of, get this guys, either Google or Tesla, guaranteed. And guys, the clock is ticking. You have a couple more days to do that, so use that link down below. And of course, that is an affiliate link. I appreciate you guys as always. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So SoFi right now is pretty much at break even on the day, which is not that bad. And if you guys take a look here on the intraday chart, you're going to notice we had a huge run out of the gate. We opened up at around, let me see, $8.25 roughly, and we ran all the way to $8.65, so pretty much a 40-cent move in the span of around 20-30 minutes, guys. We're talking about a 5% move there, which is pretty sizable. And from that point, like I said, we pulled back, and now we're pretty much at break even. And you guys can see we are kind of, holding support at around, where is this, 820, 825, which is the high from, that was the high rather from the end of the day, or not yesterday, but on Friday. Today's Monday, guys. I'm losing track of the days. But yeah, 825, that's where we peaked out at on Friday, and that's where we're holding right now. We actually have a golden cross here on the intraday chart, guys, on SoFi, which is good. We see the 50 SMA crossing above the 180 SMA. So now that we're in the middle of power hour, let's see how we do, or what we do in the next 30 minutes. Do we break out into close, which obviously would be great for the bulls if we took the highs out from around 245 on the East Coast, being about $8.30. If we did that, that'd be great, especially if we broke above 835, which you guys can see, excuse me, that was the high, I believe, from around noon on the East Coast today. So let's see what direction we pick, guys. Essentially, guys, if SoFi breaks above 830, 835 into close, that would be a very bullish close, at least in my opinion, right? And if we break under 825, we fall anywhere near 815, especially under 815, that would be a bearish close, no doubt about it, especially if we fall through 815, guys. If I draw this line out right here, that was support on Friday after market, today in the pre-market, today intraday. If we fell through that, that would not be a good sign, for the bulls in the short term on SoFi. So what do you guys think? That's a quick little breakdown on the very short term here, what's going on. And another thing worth mentioning that I just noticed, guys, we have an inverse head and shoulders here on SoFi, which is actually really bullish. You guys can see if I pull it up, we have the left shoulder, boom, the head's right here, boom, you guys see that, and we have the right shoulder right here. You guys see that as well. So if this plays out, hypothetically, right, which we'll know in about 30 minutes, and probably we'll see how tomorrow goes as well. Tomorrow's going to be important. If we start breaking out, that's going to be the inverse head and shoulders playing out. If SoFi starts going, 850, 860, 865, right? Time will tell how that ends up playing out. So I'm going to set my alert at, let's put one at about 840 right now, or maybe 835. I'll do that. Mark is at or above 835. And quickly looking here at the 20-day chart, let me pull it up and show you guys. We can see, if I zoom in a little bit, the fact that we're holding $8 in general, that's a very good sign. That was support stemming back from the beginning of this month, the 9th, 10th of this month. And if I draw it out, you guys can see we've pretty much held that $8 level for the past 3 weeks. So the fact that we're holding that is a good sign. But another thing worth mentioning, guys, is we do also have a descending triangle here in the short term, which is not the most bullish pattern, to say the least, guys. So if this were to play out, we might be dumping down under $8, which we're not seeing any signs of that yet, but it's a possibility. You can never say never in the stock market, right? But of course, again, going back to what I said, if you're a bull, you want to see a break 835, 875, and that would be actually the top of the triangle. angle here, also 875. That's right by the 180 SMA on the 1 hour chart and by the highs from last week. So SoFi, it's all coming down to if it breaks the mid-high eights. That's a big spot for the bulls. And if it fails at $8, guys, again, that's where we're going to see probably some more red, at least in the short term, at least in my opinion, guys. What do you think? Let me know down below in the comments, and let me talk to you guys about quickly the super investor, which you guys probably have heard of at this point. It's kind of old news. You guys know news is pretty much instant these days, guys, with the beauty of the internet, right? Every day there's some crazy crap going on. So if you 3 days late to something, if you're 5 days late to something these days, that is old news, right? But this is something worth talking about. If I can even find the screenshot, guys. Wait a second. Here we go. There we go, guys. This is the ARKF ETF, which you guessed it, guys, super investor Cathie Wood ended up buying into Sofi Stock, which you guys can see right here. It's the third one down, which is SoFi Technologies, ticker symbol SOFI. She bought 289. I don't want to say she did it, but ARK in general, they did it. 283,996 shares, which comes out to 2.35 billion, or not billion, geez, $1 million, guys, not billion, but $2.3 million, and that makes up 0.26% of the fund, which goes to show it's really not a big position at all. So she finally bought into SoFi, guys, and this is, let me tell you this, it's the ARKF fund. So she has like 6 funds, 7, or I'm losing track at this point. But this is the FinTech fund, which has a lot of companies you guys can see like CrowdStrike, JD, SoFi, I believe Shopify is in this, a lot of other ones as well. I think Shopify is one of the bigger ones in this portfolio. And again, this is one of the smaller ones in the portfolio, right, guys? It's around $2.3 million, 0.26%. And I'm assuming she bought on the dip here. Maybe she missed the move on, she probably did miss the move. Well, I guess she did if this just came out. She missed the move to $10, and now on the pullback, I'm assuming she's buying, an initial position on the dip. But I'm not sure exactly where she got filled. Maybe $8, $8.50, something like that. But to me, I'm looking at this like, okay, 0.265% or 0.26 rather, 2.3 million, which is not much in the grand scheme of things when it comes to Cathie Wood's, ETFs, right? So I'm thinking this is just a starter position, and she will be buying more. I don't know. What do you guys think? I would not be surprised, especially since it's a FinTech ETF, guys. I would not be surprised at all if this was to be a top 15, maybe a top 10 position at some point in this ETF, knowing Cathie Wood and knowing the types of companies she targets. I mean, she doesn't always go for, she doesn't go for the big, boring, old companies, if you will, quote unquote, right? She's all about the future, all about innovation, what's up and coming. And SoFi, definitely fits that category. So I feel like, and the proof's in the pudding, she's buying it a little bit. And now it's only a matter of time, in my opinion, I think at least, that it becomes a bigger position. And it's not going to be very quickly. Honestly, it might be. I don't know, depending on how SoFi does in the short term. But I think over time, she'll build it out, and we'll see if that even happens. I don't know. This could be a trade for all we know. We all know it's an active ETF. I mean, she could dump this in a month for all we know. I don't know. But I do believe she'll start accumulating a little bit more. That's what I'm thinking, but I could be wrong. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And let me quickly go back over to the charts here and see how this is looking like, as we did spend about 5 minutes on that slide. So it looks like here it is starting to break up towards let's see, 8.30 right now. It's actually at 8.30. Now we're up 2 cents on the day, up about 0.25%, and it's currently around 3:37 p.m. So not that bad of a sign here for SoFi. But again, I want to see 8.35 break. If that happens and to close, that would be very good for the bulls. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to get up to 17 free stocks for MooMoo, guys. The clock is ticking. Once you guys open up your account and fund it with at least $100 using that link down below, or by going to stocksurfest.com/MooMoo, you get get a free share of C3AI stock right off the bat, which is exclusive to this channel, and you get 5 more stocks, each up to $2,000, and fund your account at least $1,000, guys. On top of the 6 stocks you already got, you also get 10 more stocks, totaling 16 stocks, and fund it with at least $5,000. Listen to this, guys. You get another free share of either Tesla stock or Google stock, guaranteed, on top of all the stocks you already got. So if you want some free money and you want to help out the channel, guys, because that is an affiliate link, use that link down below. It is greatly appreciated, guys. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.